Hello everybody, I just want to put this disclaimer at the beginning of the video. I am a big fan of what MrBeast is currently doing, and I think it's far better than what most YouTubers are currently doing. I just don't consider it to be the golden age of his content. And the reason I'm putting this disclaimer here is so no huge MrBeast fans leave hate on this video, because I'm a fan of MrBeast myself. Okay. Bye. Also, I've noticed that YouTube has evolved into a competition to see who can position their microphone the weirdest, and I just want to reinstate that I currently am, and always will be, the winner. Because I got it like dangling from a cable. It's about to fall. So MrBeast began his YouTube journey in 2012, and MrBeast began his YouTube journey in 2012, and he was uploading fairly not great gaming videos.
Alright, gee, where am I? What just happened?
I mean, they weren't terrible or anything, but it's safe to say that his content has definitely gotten better through the years. In 2014, he transitioned into doing more commentary style videos, which proved to be a pretty good move because he was getting a lot more views that way. It was also around this time that we got to see MrBeast's ironic yet funny sense of humour. Now, MrBeast has given a lot of advice to small YouTubers throughout his career, and it's usually typical stuff like, oh, follow your dreams and you'll get famous. But if there's one thing he's said and truly meant, it was probably this from his 6,000 subscriber special.
And a lot of people will say, you know, Beast, I look up to you, Beast, I've watched you just start to take off, you know, what are you doing? I'm just, you know, having fun and being original. Two keys right there. Just be original. That's probably the biggest one. And then have fun. If you're doing those things, you know, good things will happen eventually. I mean, this is my third year doing it. For all you people that are like, Beast, what's your secret? You know, why are you blowing up? Dude, I've been doing this for 3 years now, and it's because I have fun.
And it's clear even to this day that his #1 rule when making videos is to have fun. Yeah. MrBeast proved to keep that in mind, and it showed more than ever in early 2015 when he started making short skit-styled videos. Along with that, he was also doing more commentary videos, yet this time actually showing his face, and I think those two styles of videos actually work very, very well together. Then if we skip forwards to early 2016, he uploaded a few videos that definitely changed his career for the better, one of which being counting to 10,000 in one sitting, and the other being his worst blank on YouTube series. However, the one thing that really boosted his career was the worst intros series.
That moment when you know you're gonna do something stupid and you have to look to make sure your parents aren't around.
Right, there. The J to the B to the J to the B. Minecraft. The J to the B to the J. Yeah! Yeah, yeah! Road to Division 1, Episode 3.
Also, I love how his dog came up to him and tried to stop him. Like, literally, even his dog knew this was a bad intro.
And this is when I actually started watching him. And it was some of the funniest stuff on the internet. Probably. I mean, I can't speak for the entire internet because I haven't seen all of the internet, but it was good stuff. I liked it a lot. The format was simple yet kind of genius. He would just spend ages off camera scouring YouTube for the worst intros he could find, then he, or some of his friends, who you can actually see in his newest videos, would commentate over these intros with their natural, funny, ironic, good sense of humour. I don't know how long it took MrBeast to come up with this format, but I think it's safe to say that just about every commentary channel on YouTube would be doing it if he hadn't already dominated the market. Although that didn't stop a few people. And a few more. And unfortunately, it's not possible to see them all on YouTube anymore because all but one of them was deleted. And I don't know why for sure they were deleted, but I think it's because they don't really portray the character that MrBeast is trying to convey now, because he made a few edgy jokes that wouldn't really hold up by today's standards, even though they were pretty funny. Now keep in mind, this all happened in 2016. You know what else happened in 2016? If you said the Adpocalypse, you'd be right. Yo, Skell, tell us what the Adpocalypse is.
The Adpocalypse is a term used to describe the decision made by YouTube to demonetize YouTube videos that aren't family friendly. This strongly affected YouTubers like PewDiePie, iDubbbz, MrBeast, TV Filthy Frank, and many more.
Now, like a lot of YouTubers, MrBeast was resilient to switch to family-friendly content, but after a while he had no choice and his videos kinda just lost their edge. However, it didn't stop MrBeast from growing his channel because he already had around hundreds of thousands of subscribers. If anything, the Adpocalypse actually helped MrBeast find his new demographic, and his new wave of content analytically has been the most successful. During this period on YouTube, we saw MrBeast receive a little bit of hate for apparently selling out and not making edgy jokes anymore. But I don't believe that to be the case. Now, just because he's making content that appeals to kids doesn't mean he's taking the easy route. MrBeast has proven time and time again that he is the king of simple formats, and this is by far his most successful simple format. Once upon a time, MrBeast made a video called "Last to Leave the Circle Wins $10,000", and it went viral. So once it did go viral, he just kept reusing the same format with a different twist each time. It was just someone does something and wins something, but he's constantly raising the stakes, making the challenges more exciting, making the prizes bigger, making everything kinda just better. However, to be getting tens of millions of views on YouTube as standard would be near impossible without a trivial knowledge of the YouTube algorithm. And I think it's safe to say that he's 100% mastered it. He obviously plans out his videos beforehand, designing them to keep the viewer for as long as possible, resulting in a high audience retention. He also makes his titles and thumbnails so it catches your eye quicker than anything else on the recommended page. It's pretty cool. In fact, YouTube expert Daryl Eves, who's been working with MrBeast for a while now, says it can sometimes take him up to multiple days to choose the right thumbnail, which kind of proves how important the thumbnail really is. But my biggest problem with his new content is that it doesn't have a lot of personality in my opinion. Yes, we do see Jimmy and his friends having a good time together, but his old videos used to be 100% based around his opinions, his reactions, and his observations. Now the videos kind of revolve around what's happening more than the YouTuber himself, and don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place for that kind of content. I just feel like we're kind of losing out on what originally made MrBeast popular. And of course that would be his instantly likable sense of humor and personality. I also think that the value of watching his videos has changed. For example, a while ago, you would go on the MrBeast YouTube channel whenever you want to have a good laugh. Now it's all about shock value. For example, wow, that's a big Lego tower. Wow, that's a big bowl of cereal. Wow, that's a lot of money. Wow, that's a circle. You see, in one hand, I'm happy for a creator that I grew up watching, and I'm glad that he's finally become a huge part of YouTube. But on the other hand, it's quite sad that a unique creator has kind of lost the personality in his videos. But once again, he didn't really have a choice. It's just another case of YouTube screwing over their creators. So I really hope you guys liked that video, because I'll be posting another one in about a week's time. Every week. If you like this video, please feel free to press the corresponding button. As always, I'll be responding to every single comment. And I hope you have a nice day.